and we're about to give you your last chance. Final look at our today's special. We'll start off with circulation and vein support. We also have the glucosamine and chondroitin, and it is your final last look, last chance. So we'll get you the full lowdown if you're just stopping in tonight. If you've been out and about on a Sunday, if you had a busy Sunday, you haven't had a chance to turn on the TV yet, and you're seeing this for the first time, I'm glad you're stopping by. If you were watching football or doing something else and you're just checking out what we're up to, this is the star of the day. This is our today's special. It is one of Andrew Lessman's top selling products. It's one of his top reorder products and one of his top reviewed products. There are thousands of perfect 5-star reviews on the circulation and vein support. I'm going to show you what the choices are. As we said, this is it. We are down the home stretch here, so this is your last final chance. We have the 60, the 180, the 360, or the 750. Note, the 750 is not a size we normally carry, so that's only for the today's special, so that will be going away. And if you'd like to get more than one 750, or you want to pick up the largest bottle of the glucosamine chondroitin, we'll take another $10 off the price of each additional bottle. So the 750 right now is $129.90. The price will be going up to $249.90, except that remember, we don't normally carry this size anyway. But you're saving $120, which at $129.90, that is the price for normally 360 capsules. So that's why most of us are ordering here. We're getting the big one because it is unequivocally the biggest savings. And the key to this, of course, are just the health benefits. If you have a minute to go read the reviews, do it. You get this home after your first flex payment. We take our price, we divide that into monthly payments. So the flex payment for the largest, the 750, is about $26 a month. You spend your first $26 with free shipping and handling. That's all we charge you today. We charge you the first flex payment. Get it home and start taking it. Give it a couple weeks, see what you think. See the kind of results you're experiencing. See how your legs feel, how your ankles and calves look and feel. And then you can make your final decision on this after that first flex payment. If you decide to return it, no problem. We credit your account, your flex pay. It's simple. And then just return the unused portion, no questions asked. But we are confident you're going to love this product. When you read, again, the impassioned reviews, people aren't just giving it a 5-star and saying, gee, thumbs up. They are just passionate about sharing their personal stories, their personal experience. And I think it's just what Andrew said, when you find something that delivers life-changing results. And, you know,
unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly, exactly. Yeah. You know, you kind of, it's a wing and a prayer. You're going to give it a shot, hope for the best, see what happens. And then people are just flabbergasted that they're getting the kind of results that you get from this product. And it's not, you know, and it's by design. I mean, this product has ingredients that are going to get you results. You know, we were over in Europe, you'd have to go to a doctor to have these ingredients prescribed, right? That Diasmin, you have to get a prescription in order to take Diasmin if you're over in Europe.
And it's not that it's a drug, it's just regulated differently over there. It's a natural ingredient. It's not behaving like a drug. All it is doing is naturally supporting the tone of blood vessels, and the blood vessels in our legs are just challenged. It's just returning those healthy characteristics of venous tone, the tone of our veins, of venous capacitance, how fluid goes through our veins. Also, permeability, how fluid seeps out. If too much fluid seeps out of our veins and our capillaries, our tissues swell. And that's a normal description of what happens as we get older. We stand too much, we sit too much. It's just the fact that, unfortunately, most of us are either overweight or obese. I think right now the statistics are more than 40% of Americans are obese, and about 75% total are overweight or obese. That challenges our circulation. So you were talking about reviews, so I grabbed some reviews.
Great.
The reviews truly are incredible. This is nothing but the truth. By the way, we don't edit these. And where there's capital letters, those are the letters that the person who wrote the review, that's what you used.
Nothing but the truth.
I sit all day long, and even though I try to get up and move around, sometimes I just wasn't able to. My legs by the end of the day felt like 2 big pieces of dead wood. I started taking only 1 capsule per day, and in 3 days, I felt a difference.
Wow.
I have been taking them for 6 days now, and I feel like a new person. Thanks, Andrew. I'm so happy I tried them again. 1 capsule a day could work, but I recommend 2.
Okay.
I really recommend 2.
I take 2 a day.
The difference in my veins is extraordinary. I wish I had taken pictures before I started taking this, but the size of my veins has shrunk and I'm loving it. I have not had twinges of discomfort in my legs since starting this. I wish I had bought the largest bottle. Well, today you get a size that's only available once a year.
That's right.
And the best price of the year.
And that lasts for a year.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
So awesome. A little bit more than a year, in fact.
Yeah.
Awesome. I really love this circulation vein support. I was having trouble with my legs and veins. I remembered that my sister told me she had taken this for many years. Her legs are wonderful with no signs of any vein problem or any varicose veins popping out like I have. So I decided that I needed to order some of these, and they have done wonders. I am on my second bottle and will continue to take them. Outstanding product. I bought this product due to positive reviews, but I had no idea it would work as well as it has. My legs hurt so badly at night that I could not sleep. We read that often.
Yep.
My feet were swelling also. This product is amazing. No more discomfort in my legs and feet, and the veins in my legs that were protruding are not anymore. You will see results in a short time. Also, I will never be without this product.
Excellent.
And it seems that's what you see over and over.
That's
Don't
right.
stop making it. I'll never be without this. Not a day without it. It works so well. I wrote a review a couple of years ago saying that my varicose veins were shrinking and spider veins disappearing after taking this product for 2 to 3 months. My legs look even better now, and I'm assuming the benefits are for all veins and not just legs. Yes.
Yes.
Our veins throughout our body, we just notice it in our legs because they're the most challenged. Awesome. I've suffered with swelling feet and legs for several years. I've only been taking these a few weeks, but wow at the difference. I could feel the difference after the first day. I still have some swelling, but the discomfort is gone. I'm so thankful that I found this product. Just a couple more. Good results, and these are so well written. I ordered this for my daughter, who has spider and varicose veins in her legs. She started taking this product hoping for the best. After about 3 weeks of taking it, she started noticing a decrease in the leg discomfort, discoloration, and varicose veins getting less noticeable. She is very pleased with the results and will continue to take it. Thank you, Andrew, for all of your wonderful products.
Awesome.
Saw improvement. I tried these a few months ago, and they seemed to help. But when I ran out and didn't reorder right away was when I noticed just how much they were helping the appearance of larger veins.
That's right.
Also, my legs don't ache when taking this. It's definitely worth a try. Love this product. This is one of many ProCaps vitamins I take on a daily basis. I'm 64 and have a few varicose veins in my left leg. If I miss a day or two of taking these, my legs will just throb and I will not get any sleep. I also take Andrew's nighttime, and that works great too. And from Connie in New York, and it's interesting. I've noticed it myself when I bicycle a lot, and before I had taken this product, at night after I would bicycle, go on a long ride, a 5, 6, 7 hour or longer ride on my bike, your legs just still feel like you're on the bike. They're throbbing, they're vibrating, they're still alive. And perhaps during the day when you walk around, you're sitting around, yeah, that might be a little uncomfortable, but it's okay, you tolerate it, you don't notice it, things are going on. When you lay down in bed, those same sensations become a distraction from being able to go to sleep. And you read that over and over and over again, that it's the experience of whatever's going on with our aging circulation, our legs, those normal changes that become challenging when we go to sleep.
Yep. When you heard those reviews, over 2,000 like that, over 2,000 perfect 5-star reviews. Women and men alike love this product, take it religiously, and are seeing results. It is one of Andrew's top reorder products. Nobody's reordering anything if it isn't delivering great results. So this is a product that you will see. You're hearing that. Your legs look differently. It does make sense. If the veins and capillaries in your legs are more toned, and this goes to helping to tone those delicate veins and capillaries in our leg. Of course, it supports our entire circulatory system. So it supports all of the veins in our entire body. However, the lower extremity is very taxed. And that is just the way it is. When we stand a lot, when we sit a lot, the lower part of our body really has, has the most challenges. So it's a way for us to do something wonderful for our legs, for our feet, for our ankles, for our calves. And it's so easy and it's fun because it really works. So that's the best part, is that it takes a second a day to take your capsules. You take 2 of these a day, it takes a second to do it, and then you get to reap all of those benefits. And that's the best part about it, and you look forward to it. And we hear that time and time again. My mom said that when my mom ran out once, is when she really noticed a difference in the circulation and vein, in the circulation and in her legs. She totally said, you know what, honey, I ran out, forgot I ran out. A couple weeks later, her legs were bugging her again. So I think for a lot of us, we find that it's just so worth it. It's a worthwhile investment tonight. And because it's the best value of the year, we do this once a year. But there's only a half hour left in this show. At midnight, this offer completely expires with, gosh, I mean, I don't know, I've lost count how many are sold now, Steve. I think it's, what, 40-some thousand people have already said yes to this. So if you would like to order yours, we have operators here. You can log on to hsn.com. It's so easy. As I said, you have your money-back guarantee. So if you're going to try it, this is the best day ever to try it, because it is unequivocally our best value that we offer on this great product.
And what I'd like to do is show, first of all, the ingredients in the chart, because if you don't want to get this, at least it's informative to know what the ingredients are, so you could try to do something, perhaps assemble a product on your own. The most important ingredient when you look at the chart is diosmin. I'm not sure how easy it is to find a reliable diosmin product in the US, but that's the key ingredient. Originally, we had 500 milligrams per dose. Now it's 600. So we increased that by 20%. We added the hesperidin and rutin, so we're following the clinical studies and the clinical formula used in Europe with all the clinical support. And we, over the years, have gradually added grapeseed extract, then pine bark extract, and recently we added butcher's broom extract, which is butcher's broom extract has perhaps just as much research as diosmin. Not quite as much, but just as compelling research, let's put it that way.
Interesting.
So these are the key ingredients. The formula itself was a brilliantly reviewed formula when I first made it. All we have done is made it better. All we have done is made it more affordable. Today is the lowest price it's ever been. Considering we introduced this formula almost 2 decades ago, the fact that it costs less today, that 2 capsules, well, actually 2 capsules today are the normal price of 1 capsule today, but 2 capsules today are a fraction of the cost of 1 capsule today, or 2 capsules. When you look at the levels you're getting today versus the original formula, do a direct comparison, you're getting greater potency, and it's less than half the price. So it's a bargain if you look at it over time, a little bit more than a dime a capsule. So to get these kinds of benefits that we're talking about in the reviews and the science, and to be able to do it so affordably, I think it's worth a try. And if you're not going to try my product, if these are things that these sorts of issues with your circulation or legs have been plaguing you, then it's worth doing some research online and trying to find some product that you could take advantage of and see the difference these natural ingredients can make.
Absolutely, but you won't find anything better. You just won't. These are the world's finest vitamins, right down to the ingredients that are used.
You won't find anything like it,
you
unfortunately.
Won't.
Not a product like this.
That's it. And just also the way they're manufactured. Everything is made in America. Everything is made with solar energy. Everything is packaged in recyclable material. I mean,
not just recyclable, but, and we sort of started the market for this, we use recycled plastic to make our bottles. Originally, all the white bottles weren't available with recycled material. So you had to create new resin, which isn't environmentally sound in my mind. So we use recycled plastic, and they're recyclable. All the energy we use to make our products, and we have 0 carbon footprint as a company. All the energy we use is solar powered. The entire factory is solar powered. We're expanding our factory. It too will be entirely solar powered. So we haven't had a carbon footprint for more than 20 years. I mean, how many companies can say that?
That's amazing.
I wish large companies would behave as my little company does. We also make sure every bottle that you get, we donate 3 bottles of prenatal vitamins to a needy mother somewhere in the world. Not somewhere in the world, 25% of those bottles right here in America, because there are some challenged, impoverished area in rural communities, Native American reservations, in urban centers where, unfortunately, mothers don't have access to good, sound, healthy nutrition.
You have donated over 30 million, 30.2 million bottles have been donated to mothers in need, mothers who are expecting a baby, who need that added nutrition for the good health of their unborn child. And for every bottle you order from Andrew Lessman, 3 will be donated. And if that isn't a compelling reason to get on the Andrew Lessman train and try this product line and see what it's all about. Yes, they are the world's finest vitamins. Yes, they are made with the finest ingredients and the highest integrity. But on top of that, every time you buy a product from Andrew, you do something wonderful for yourself, and you're doing something wonderful for a mother who is expecting an unborn child somewhere in the world. That is just, I mean, it almost gives me goosebumps. It's such a wonderful and generous thing that you do. It makes us very proud of you, because talk about giving back. I mean, that's not something that most manufacturers do or even can do. So it's remarkable that you do that.
And originally we did 1-to-1, and then we did 2-to-1, and now we do 3-to-1. And so that's something that I just support personally, because it's a privilege for me to be able to stand up here and provide the information I do, but also all the science that I'm exposed to. I know the issues and problems that exist around the world in terms of dietary deficiencies, and there's no area that's a greater issue or problem than prenatal vitamins and prenatal deficiencies. So it's an opportunity where we get to make a difference, and I appreciate your support in enabling me to do so.
You know, my daughter-in-law, my son and daughter-in-law recently had a baby. I'm a grandmother. They had a baby a week ago.
Wow.
She took your prenatal vitamins the whole time.
Great.
She had a beautiful, healthy 9.2-ounce baby girl, little Lana Marie. I mean, what an incredible blessing it is. But I'll tell you, it makes you think, and it's such a miracle, and how grateful to have a healthy baby. And then the thought that not everybody is as privileged as we are to be able to give birth to a healthy baby, and it makes you, it's heartbreaking.
Most everyone is not as privileged as we are.
It's true.
When you think about I guess it's about 7 billion souls on this planet, we are, certainly not everything is perfect in our world here, but it's a lot more perfect than it is in other parts of the world. So to the extent when things are good for us, we get to share with others, I think that's something that's incumbent upon all of us. It's certainly something that my parents raised me to be conscious of, which is why I do what I do. When we talk about circulation and vein support for healthy legs, it's a privilege to be able to focus on that issue, and it's something that I think most of us, again, if I was not scouring the research 20 years ago and finding an ingredient from Europe that really no one was bringing over here, I think we'd again find ourselves out of luck. We'd think that there's nothing we could do about this, but there truly is something you can do when it comes to the enlargement of those veins and blood vessels in your legs, when it comes to the swelling of those tissues, the fact that your shoe size just keeps getting larger and larger. At the end of the day, your shoes are less and less comfortable, that your legs are something that you used to be proud of, but now you want to hide, that the proportions of your legs, the size of your legs have changed, that there is a way to roll back the clock, and it's as simply as improving the fundamental characteristics of how those veins and capillaries perform. They're challenged. It's a design that's fraught with challenge because of the way we now live. So as we're overweight, we're obese, we stand upright too much, or we sit too much, gravity is holding that fluid down there. Our heart is pumping more fluid down to get the fluid up that's already there that we urgently need to return. So all that happens as we pump more fluid down there, we challenge those tissues more, we basically inflate and enlarge and distend those tissues. That's the opportunity that this product has to make a difference for you.
Yeah, and that's why when you start reading the feedback, the reviews from people who are so grateful to have discovered this, because they're living a better quality of life because of it. And it's kind of amazing that a little supplement can do that, but a little supplement can do that. And your bottle is right here for you. We have it waiting for you, any size you'd like. You can do the Try Me size if you want to give it a try. We do stock this product, something you can buy in the future, but it will not be this price again until next year. We do this every January. It's a January Today special. We all wait. That's why most of us get the big one, because I take 2 a day. Carlos takes 2 a day as well. And this is something that we stock up this time of year because we know that it's something that we're going to take every day, and I hope and plan to take it for the rest of my life, because when you see the kind of results that you get to experience with this, it really is it's exciting. It's exciting to find products that really work and that you feel better, and you know that you're healthier for it, and you know you're living a better quality of life for it, and it's a chance for everybody to get to experience that. I hope that the largest one is affordable for you. The flex pays help out. They're $26 a month, but you can do any of the sizes. We have the smallest is a 60, we have the 80, we have a...
The 60 is a Try Me. It's a 30-day supply. It'll prove to you that it works.
Yep.
But then I'm often asked this question, is there a money-back guarantee on all sizes? Of course.
Sure.
So you don't have to feel as though you're just to try it, because I know you're not going to return it, as we talked about earlier. This has amongst the lowest return rates of all my products, probably top 5 lowest return rate, and my products have the lowest return rates here at HSN. So I'm confident you'll keep it. So if you want to take an experiment, it's on us. You won't be returning it. Just get the large one, experience the greatest savings, whatever fits within your budget, and that large size will last a year. That large size, 750 capsules, will last 375 days at 2 capsules a day. Many people take one, especially because we've made the product so higher potency and more comprehensive. But I really recommend 2. It really follows the science, and I'm all about the science when I make my products. So 2 is giving you the opportunity to fully embrace the science. But if it's really a budget matter, then perhaps 1 capsule is a way to go.
Yep, 46,000 people have already ordered our today's specials. There's 2 today's specials. We will give you a brief look at glucosamine chondroitin as well, but clearly circulation vein support being as popular a product as this is, and really the proof is in those reorders. I would say that little clicker, the majority of those are people restocking from their last year's supply or from a previous order, right?
I wouldn't say, on these products, I wouldn't say it's the majority. I'd say it's probably close to 90%.
Wow.
The
vast majority.
No, these are products that are truly reorder products. And because of the way we schedule things here, I guess a lot of folks, their sales are to sell products that aren't selling. My product, when we do a today's special, it's not we're clearing out inventory. We take our most popular product and we make a special version of it that we can make economically because of the volume of material we're buying. If you look at all of those capsules that are represented by that counter, I think it's something in the neighborhood of 30 million capsules. Jeez. The efficiency that comes with that is the savings you get to experience once a year on circulation vein support. And then the product essentially goes away. They'll maybe have an 8-minute airing a half a dozen times over the rest of the year, and then we bring it back in January. So everyone knows that if you tune in January, that's when you get the greatest special. If you tune in, say, in the spring, in April or May for omega-3 or ultimate eye support, July is going to be healthy hair, skin, and nails. October, November, likely CoQ10. So I try to have something be a pattern so you could experience, so you could spend as the least money possible on your vitamins. So your budget could be as small as possible to get you as much as possible.
That's it. So that's it, and we wait. We all kind of have it down, and if you're new to this, come on in. This is a wonderful place to start, especially if you do sit a lot, stand a lot, if you notice that your legs are heavy at the end of the day, if your ankles are swollen at the end of the day, if your calves are swollen. This is if you can't get your shoes on, right? I mean, they always say when you're shoe shopping, buy the shoes that you're gonna wear later in the day, go try them on later in the day, and if you're gonna buy the kind of shoes you wear in the morning, go try shoes on in the morning, because our feet actually change sizes throughout the day. I mean, it's just a natural occurrence, and it's all gravity's fault, basically, right? But I mean, what else are we gonna do? We don't have little pumps in our feet pumping blood back up, and the more taxed we are, the more we sit, the more we stand too much, the more we really need a product like this.
It's just a normal part of aging. That it's a normal part of the design of the human body. It's a normal part of aging. It's a normal part of how we live. Yep. That normal, natural swelling, if you're the healthiest person in the world who moves through your life at your ideal weight, the circumference of your ankles and calves is going to change. The size of your blood vessels will change. Their visibility will change. Unfortunately, the way we live, those changes are fairly dramatic and significant. The comfort isn't there any longer because we're experiencing all sorts of issues. So this is a product, if any of the things I'm talking about, that you can't wait to get home and take your shoes off, or you actually have to choose your shoes for specific issues, or your hosiery for specific issues relating to the comfort or relating to the blood vessels in your legs, then your lower extremities, your circulation in those extremities, it's already talking to you in some fashion. This is a natural response to that. Again, I know that here I'm standing on television, I make the product, so inherently I'm suspect. Inherently, I guess it's easy to conclude that I'm going to say whatever I need to say for you to buy this product. But I'm hoping that what I'm imparting is information that's an opportunity for you. That if you don't like the product, I insist you send it back. What I also would recommend is you read the reviews. And if you read the reviews, you'll wonder why I'm not being more passionate up here about trying the product. Because the reviews really speak volumes about what you can experience. And my watch just let me know I got my 15,000 today.
I guess
because I was about 14.7 when I got here.
Of course you were.
I got my 15,000 steps.
Jeez, and you even took a nap.
A 20-minute nap,
oh.
Which I'm only now waking up from. I'm not a good napper. Muriel's the professional napper. I am.
Yeah.
I go to sleep, and it takes 3 hours for me to wake up again.
I know.
In the morning, I wake up quickly and early.
You've been very perky out here.
Oh, it's good.
You have.
That's good.
You did
I'm
not
glad.
act tired one bit.
Oh, good.
Amazing.
No. Cool. Good. I'm glad.
Is that what it is? Oh, Stephen thinks it's something in your tea.
Something in my tea. No, I'm mostly drinking the mint and chamomile tea.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Yep. So mint and our green tea with mint. If you want the benefits of green tea, but you don't like green tea, get our green tea with mint. You'll think you're just having mint tea. I think that's a product that's rated something like 4.9 stars.
It's the best.
It's, again, I think it's because people expect to not like it because it has green tea in it, but it tastes like our wonderful mint tea that we get from the Pacific Northwest. Everything organic. We have a whole range of organic teas that each tea bag will make a quart of tea, so it's really affordable.
Yep, go check it out on hsn.com.
I digress.
It's the best, it is. All right, well, we're excited that you're ordering our Today Special. This is one of 2 Today Specials.
This is the last 2 minutes.
That's it, and we're very limited now. We still have, Andrew does his best to be sure we try to keep this in stock until midnight. I know a lot of these, I've lost track of how many are left in the large size. I'm sure this would have been sold out a long time ago.
We have a couple thousand in the large size left, and then we have a few hundred in each of the smaller sizes, but the large size represents about 2/3 of all orders. So the large size is by far the most popular, and again, that large size, it's intended to last until next year. It's intended to last until our Today Special next year. I wasn't sure if we were going to do it in the middle or the end of January. That's why it's not 720 or 730, it's 750, just in case we go 2 weeks later. So if you take 2 capsules a day, it'll last until the end of January.
And then one more thing I wanted to mention.
It's a crazy method to my madness.
The second Today Special is glucosamine chondroitin. If you order the large size in the circulation vein support and the large size in the glucosamine chondroitin, we will take another $10 off.
Or if you order 2 of these, or 2 of these, once you buy more than 1 of any of the large sizes, you get another $10 off.
Right.
So, and we do that because it's more efficient shipping. We do that also because it's just more efficient, period, in terms of the environment. So we like to encourage that.
So there we go. So take advantage of that. A lot of us, because again, at our house, we take both these products. So a lot of us are doing that. We're getting the 2 big ones. You make an investment, but it's worth it. You know, it's worth it when you feel better. It's worth it when you have a better quality of life. Right?
A lot of us don't think twice about, and a lot of times I know a lot of people buy my products for someone else, and then they try it themselves after they see how well it works for someone else. Or a lot of times it's easy to be generous or to think about the well-being of someone else. I think without sounding, I hope this doesn't sound sexist, but I think in our, no, but it's just that I think in our society, it's oftentimes the role of men, we could be selfish, and the role of women are mothers, they tend to be more unselfish and more caring, and that might be a bad generalization, or I don't know, a good generalization. So I think it's a lot easier for someone to think, you know, I need to get this for my husband, or I need to get this for my son, and might not think about themselves and think, gosh, you know, they probably need it more than the other person. They're the one who's running around and working and also maintaining a house and things like that. So forgive me if that seems like a bad generalization, but I think for just all of us in general, a lot of times when it comes to our own well-being, it's a lot easier to think about someone we love than about ourselves, especially when it comes to our health. And this is a product that just delivers in terms of quality of life. As I said before, certainly the benefits are reducing the size of those visible blood vessels and reducing the swelling and reducing discomfort. But the benefit of that benefit is just our quality of life.
Absolutely.
And that's priceless.
And you know what, and taking care of yourself isn't selfish at all. Taking good care of yourself means you're going to be here hopefully longer to take care of those that we love.
The greatest gift we give to the people we love would be thrilled if we take better care of ourselves.
That's right.
And so it's something, like anything, it's all in balance. But it's something I think that if you give yourself an opportunity to feel better, then I think everyone around you benefits as well.
That's exactly right. Okay, are we going to talk about the glucosamine real quick?
Let's go do glucosamine before we've only got
I know, we only have about 10 minutes left. So let's